Get him black.
Get him black.
Get him black. Get him black. Fuck him up. Get him right. Tighten up. Get right. Get him black. Tighten up. Fuck him up. Get him right. Tighten up. Fuck him up.
In the car with me.
I feel like we need some smoke or something.
I know, right? Yo.
What is up?
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to Whole Time Real Estate, the podcast.
What's going on?
Sponsored by 52 Media, of course.
Yes.
I'm Josh.
Phill.
And man, we missed y'all. And we definitely appreciate y'all reaching out to us on social media, you know, reminding us, you know, that we do a podcast.
What happened?
What happened to you guys? Y'all good? Y'all okay? So yes, we definitely appreciate the listenership, reaching out to us and, you know, telling us to get back to work, right?
That's right.
Man.
You can see things are different. Things have changed.
You know what I'm saying?
Just a little bit.
Yeah. You know, we got some things going on here. All right. For the people that, you know, usually for everybody, we now have video. Can I get some gunshots for the video? Yeah, so now y'all can actually, you know, see us. What I want y'all to do right now, everybody who's listening to this pod, I want you to go to Whole Time Real Estate on YouTube. I would love for you to smash that subscribe and smash the notification so y'all can see all this new visual content that we bring into the platform.
Yeah.
For those who just want to keep us on the pod, that's cool. You know, but just know that we do have some visuals on YouTube now. We're going to record the pod and, you know, we're going to see where this goes. You know, we wanted to do this, you know, for the last, 2 years.
Yeah.
And we just didn't, you know, have really the energy, to be honest, to get the cameras out, to get the angles going, to get these studio lights. But you will be able to see 52 Media Studios here and see me and Phill, right? What's been going on, man?
Man, surviving, scaling,
Yeah.
you know, flipping. We, what is this?
Because they haven't spoke to you since, you know, April, May.
Since we fell off. Fell off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
Nah, we just been busy, you know, like we've been doing a lot of stuff. We got flips going on. We doing project management for other investors now.
Yes,
so
yes,
it's just a lot. And man, I'm tired, man. Are you tired? Like,
yeah.
We just finished 3 in a row, like simultaneously. So
yeah. Hand claps for that. Because
we did a hell of a good job.
Yeah, so I think our last pod was April or May. Since then, we've had some great months. We've had 2 of our greatest months to date. Hand claps for that. Me and Phill have been working really, really hard to build out our momentum program, and it's been fruitful so far, right?
Yeah, it's been very good.
Yeah. So for those who don't know, our momentum program is when we take novice investors or newer investors, and we pretty much put them through our amplifier to help them reach their goals. So we have some investors that were buying 1, 2, 3 properties a year, and we have, put them through our system so they can, 3, 4, 5x that. Mm-hmm. And it's been a challenge, right?
Oh yeah.
Hiring, an in-house, general contractor and pretty much an in-house, plumbers and electricians. There's a lot. We were doing a lot this whole summer. We didn't even really travel like that this summer, man. Like how we usually do. We usually get outside and kick it, but
where have we been?
We've just been working. We at our desk. We've been on these MacBooks.
The farthest we went this year is Puerto Rico. That's it.
Yeah, and that was May. That was the last time we really got outside for real.
Man.
Yeah, I know. We just been working, bro.
Yeah.
But not complaining. Blessed. So, just happy to be back. We wanted to come back and just reintroduce ourselves. Thank you guys for staying locked in with us. Still downloading, still listening to the older pods. Man, that was just motivation for us to just come back harder and stronger. And like I said, for everybody listening to this, we now have visuals on YouTube. So I want you guys to go to Wholetailing Real Estate on YouTube and go ahead and subscribe to that. Today, it's crazy because last time we spoke to you, there's been a whole lot of stuff going on, right?
So many changes.
So today we just wanted to just briefly dip into some of the changes that's been happening to the market because it does affect all of us. Just sharing our experiences, right? Because none of us, this is our first real life market shift since we've been in real estate.
Yeah.
Right. And, we just want to just, like I said, share the journey. You know what I mean? Nobody's going to be an expert at this unless you were here around, 2007, 8, and 9, which none of us really were.
None of us were.
Right?
It was high school.
Exactly. So, we're just sharing our experience with the market shift. Yes, we are still doing deals. Yes, we are still getting contracts. What we got right now? We got 4.
Our doors are still open. Let me say it like that.
Gunshots for doors still open.
The doors are still open.
Yeah, we're not letting it beat us. Okay. I think we got 4 out right now. All of them are signed. Waiting to close. So we're still closing deals. It's crazy because through all this, we're seeing bigger deals, even though we've seen a little bit of a
there's a little
less
bit of a shift.
It was a big shift, but we've seen less contracts but bigger assignment fees, right?
Yeah, because our average deal size before this shift was around 15,000.
Mm-hmm.
I think now it's probably around 19 to 20.
Yeah. So, still pushing that revenue. You know what I'm saying? And that's you.
Is that me?
That's definitely you.
We still working on everything, y'all. So, yeah, I'll call him back.
Yeah. So, So that's that. Like I said, we've seen a bigger deal size, but we have been seeing some sellers that they still don't understand with the interest rates and everything else that's going on. They still think that their house is still worth the same as it was 6 months ago, and that's just the market isn't as hot as it used to be, right?
It isn't. People are still buying, selling, all that, but it's just
we got less buyers in there. Yeah. All right, so for those who don't know. Interest rates are up. Last time I checked, they were around 5. They're around 5.5%. And for the last 2 years, they've been really, really low. You know what I'm saying? In like the low 3s. So we have been seeing a little bit of the shift. But it's also allowing a lot of people who were getting outbidded on certain properties in order to actually grab something. So I think that's what it was really about. A lot of people were complaining, like, I either have to put 10,000 over asking, 20, 30,000 over asking.
Right? It was getting kind of ridiculous.
Yeah. So just a little bit of a correction, but the market's still strong. I speak to a lot of real estate agents, and they're still showing houses. They're still taking on clients to buy houses. So people are still buying. It's just that you might not be able to offer as much to an investor, to a seller, as you used to, because investors are, if their interest rate used to be maybe 7 to 8% to do the flip, now it might be creeping up on 10, right?
Which is crazy, yo.
Yeah, but it happens. You know what I'm saying? We can't complain about it. All we could do is just, adjust. So now we just got to offer a little bit less. What we've been seeing is you got to offer probably around 15% to 20% less to a seller than before, right? So that's really not too much, but you just got to get sharper with your negotiation skills, right?
That's it.
You got to educate your seller, let her know what's going on. Say, look, interest rates are high. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to be able to offer as much as I would have been able to offer 6 to 7 months ago. And they understand that. They understand that when you really, really break it down. Okay? And now, reach back out. Right now, I'm reaching out to a lot of old appointments that I went on. and maybe the price was maybe off by like 10 to 15,000. I'm reaching back out, following up a little harder, because you never know. They might be like, oh man, I missed my window, and then you just reach back out to them and say, look, you didn't really miss your window, but let's talk about that price a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
This is what I can offer now.
Exactly. All right. What else you been seeing out there, man?
Man, besides that, I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of like buyers, not so much, consumer wise, but more so the investors. I'm seeing a lot of them getting a little scared, a little nervous. Mm-hmm. Like when we heard that, the market was shifting and, interest rates were on the rise. We were like, we'll be all right. We didn't really realize how much of an impact that was until we had a property that we knew was just going to fly off the shelves. We knew who was going to take this property. So we brought it to him, and he was like, well, man, I can't pay that right now. I'm using private money, and my private lenders are like backing out on me and pulling their money out because of these interest rates. So that's when we really realized, oh man, we got to adjust how we making offers, how we comping these properties, the ARVs, all that stuff. So, it's really just an adjustment. And even with that, when we're talking to the sellers, we got to educate them on what's going on. I can't give you, last year I could have gave you $100,000 on this house all day, 3-1 with a basement, garage. I could have gave you $100,000 on that all day. But now I have to factor in, these lenders, the cost. 8% is crazy. It's crazy on a house. It's crazy. So, we really haven't had too much trouble. We just have to educate the seller. Show them, put the documents in front of them. Show them the proof. Like this is what it's going to cost me to get this house from you now.
All right, and this is an opportunity. This is an opportunity for all of us, because all of us are new in the game. We only been here maybe like 4 or 5, 6, 7 years. So it's an opportunity, and we've seen crazy economic expansion in the last 4 or 5, 6 years. Really last 10, 12 years. We've seen just prosperity. So now that we had the pandemic, and now coming off of the pandemic, we're running into a little bit of a correction. We just gotta take the bull by the horns. You know what I mean? Like get out there, double down on your marketing. Double down on your negotiations, because man, if you could survive these shaky times or whatever, you're gonna be a beast when the good times come back around.
Absolute
You know
monster.
what I mean? If you could see at night when the sun comes up, you got superpowers. So just remember that. You know what I'm saying? Remember to stay sharp. Remember to always like you said, just educate your seller. When it comes to your buyers list, this is a really, really good time for you to dig into your buyers list. Same way I told you when the pandemic first hit, you want to dig, into your buyers list, because there's gold in there. Okay, start your new number one buyer might be at the bottom of your list and you don't even know it.
Absolutely.
This recently happened with us. We have 3 different lists here at Keyland. We have our momentum list is like the people that we're actually like going out and shopping for properties for.
Mm-hmm.
Very specific
They
properties.
give us a buy box, we go find it.
Exactly. Then we have our elite list. Then we have our pretty much like our general population list. We're like, if you just go to our website, you can sign up for that list, right? Mm-hmm. So right now, what Phill has been doing, he's been cultivating that general population list to try to get these people on our elite list.
Trying to transfer them to the elite list.
Exactly.
Let me explain that a little bit. The reason why is because most of the time when we get properties, we get like good deals. Those deals never reach the general population list, because either the elites are going to snatch it up, or someone from Momentum is going to snatch it up. So usually it doesn't reach that list. So like Josh said, I've been trying to cultivate that, talking to people. Hey, how are you purchasing houses? How many are you trying to buy? What's your process? Using cash, lenders, what are you doing? If the conversation is good and I feel like, they would be a good fit for either the elite or the momentum, I move them over immediately. Just recently, someone from the bottom of our list, I didn't even know if they were on the list. Honestly, it was so long ago. So I shot a property out to not even a property. I just shot a message out to the list saying, hey, you probably haven't heard from us in a long time. We're still open. Give me a call so we can talk about your investing goals. And sure enough, I was getting hit up, blew up. And it turns out that 2 of the people I migrated over, ended up buying like 2 properties from us fast. So, and these are people that bought a property that someone on my elite list couldn't buy, and that speaks volumes. Like, don't get complacent with, just selling one buyer the same thing over and over, because as you see, market's changing. So you gotta have options. Pretty much.
Right. So, like you said, I think this is the perfect time to really dive into your list, talk to these people, what I'm saying? They signed up for your list. So, you want to be able to go in there, what I'm saying, cultivate them and grow them in order to be your new number 1, your new number 2, your new number 3 buyer. Because there's some people that are going to be bullish, what I'm saying, in this time. You know what I mean? Like, everybody not scared. You know what I'm saying? Somebody is still going to charge through the door and be bullish right now, even though there's some uncertainty right now.
It's a lot of uncertainty right now, but
yeah, but you know what I'm saying, like it's still some gladiators out there.
Scared money don't make no money.
Exactly. You know what I mean? But those are just like what we have been seeing. You know what I'm saying, from both sides of the business, from our seller side and our buyer side. What's the plans, man? What's the plans for the rest of the year, man?
Rest of the year, honestly, I'm trying to build a more stable relationship with hedge funds. It's kind of tough because I'm a graduate of YouTube University. Anything that I don't know, I know where to find it. So I've just been scouring YouTube, scouring the internet, reading books on, how to actually, who do I talk to in a hedge fund? Like, you can find them all day. I can find a hedge fund all day, but who do you actually talk to? Is there an acquisitions department? Is there a director I need to talk to? How that process works? So that's kind of what I've been, doing with my time lately. I've been trying to focus on that because a hedge fund, okay, so a regular investor, like at least our investors, they need to see at least, like 25 to 30% profit. That's not the case with hedge fund buyers. Hedge funds, they only need like 5%. And most of the time, with our properties, it's a tenant in there. So, our regular buyers, they're like, hey, I kind of want it vacant because, I want to go in there and do my thing. Even the people that are, are looking for rentals, they want to increase the rents or they want to upgrade it so they can get better rents. So they also want it vacant. That's not the case with hedge funds. They want it already producing. And like I said, they only need 5%. So it's like, who wouldn't want to talk to them? Who wouldn't want them on the team? So that's kind of, those are my plans right now for the remainder of the years. Try to find some solid hedge funds that, we can do business with.
Right. That's good. My plans on the acquisition side, I'm really just trying to scale up. On the marketing side, maybe hire some more people, you know what I'm saying, before the end of the year. Mm-hmm. I know this year we've been very lean and it's been like our best year to date.
A little bit.
Yeah, we got to because sometimes less is more. So we've been really just staying lean, staying disciplined. And I do feel like we got, and it's crazy because we always get burnt out a little bit after June. Like half the year we just like, oh my God, like, what I mean? We're coming in, we're cranky. But I do want to scale up the marketing some more because there's a lot of players that are leaving the game right now. They haven't had a deal in 2 months or whatever, 3 months.
And they're throwing in the towel.
Yeah, and I want all that money. You feel me? So I'm coming for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, just more collaboration. I've been enjoying us working with other investors and hopefully we grow momentum. I want a 3x momentum by next year. So I know we got to start now in order to sign more people up for momentum. So that's my plans for the rest of the year, man.
Solid.
You know what I'm saying? Finish this year out pretty strong, man. It's been a great year so far.
Yeah.
And I think that's it, man, for right now.
Yeah, we're gonna give y'all a little appetizer, what's more to come.
Yeah.
We had to show our faces because I wasn't expecting that. I've been getting hit up everywhere, all on social media. Y'all kind of showing y'all's tails right now. Like, what happened to the podcast?
They missed us.
They actually, y'all legit missed us. I'm like teary-eyed a little bit. I posted a regular photo and somebody was like,
with a pod.
But what happened to the podcast? I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
So,
man, I swear, like, I love it. I love the pod, bro. I love, just coming in here and speaking with y'all and talking with y'all. But it takes a lot, especially now that, and another reason why we paused it for, those couple of months was because we wanted to come back with the video. You know what I mean? We wanted to come back with more help and more interviews. It's just, this is our second job. We got to take care of the day job first, right?
Second, this is like our fifth,
right. So, but I know I say this every season, man. But yeah, I got y'all, man. We gonna stay locked in. We got some good stuff coming up. We actually got a couple interviews that were already recorded. We might use those. We might not. I don't know. The audio was a little shaky here and there, so. You know what I'm saying? We might bring those, bring those out the archives, blow the dust off them, and just release those too. But I do have a whole, just new crop of experiences, new crop of investors, and we're gonna be bringing them to y'all. All right. So, man, that's another one. That's episode 1.
Yeah, episode 1, season. What is it? 3?
Season 3, man. See, it might be season 4. I don't know.
It might be season 4. I don't know. Who knows? I'll find out.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Just stay tuned. And like I said, man, we are now on YouTube. So what I want y'all to do right now, please go to Wholetime Real Estate on YouTube and hit that subscribe button, man. We got some weekly stuff coming out for y'all. We want to grow the community, and y'all could, finally put a face to the voice out there. All right. So thank you so much for tuning in, man. This has been another episode of Wholetime Real Estate, the podcast.
The podcast.
See y'all, man.
Later.